So 10,000 people a day, according to reports, are going to this island, Koh Larn, the closest island to Pattaya. Does that mean it's the wrong time to go? Or can you still have a good time there and find a beach that's not too crowded? Let's find out. I'm down at Bali High, and there's three ways you can get across from Bali High to Koh Larn, and the cheapest is going to be the ferry boat. That's only 30 baht. In the middle is a shared speedboat, which is 150 baht each way, and the most expensive, but maybe the most convenient, especially if you're with a group, is a private speedboat where they could charge you 2,000 baht, but sometimes they ask for anything up to 4,000 baht. So on the left hand side of the pier as you're walking up, those are the boats that are going to Tawaen Beach, and that is on the far side of the island, so it does take a few minutes more. Still only 30 baht. On the right hand side of the pier as you go up, those boats are going to Naban Pier. That's the main port. I think it might be time to go. So I've just arrived at Naban, which is the main port area. It's one of the two venues that you arrive at when you take the 30 baht boat from Pattaya. And if you want to get a motorcycle, they'll try and sell you either a motorcycle for an hour or for a day right here, or possibly the motorcycle taxi drivers will take you around the island. So walk down the pier, you can see toilets for 10 baht at the end of the pier as well. Turn left and then you'll see lots more people offering you motorbikes for rent. And as you walk further, the motorbikes do get a little bit cheaper. So I've just been offered, motorbikes now are 200 baht and the gasoline is free. The roads are quite narrow around here, particularly as you're coming back into the port area. So you can see there's a very helpful map of Koh Larn here with the main beaches highlighted, and they've even written on, you can see some of the beaches are 40 baht, 30 baht, even 20 baht. So the first beach is Tawaen Beach, which is the one that most people know because it's the biggest beach, well, it's the longest one, and it's also the most popular one. So you'll find lots of restaurants here, you'll find lots of places to drink. You can go out on the beach, you can take a jet ski, you can go on the banana boat, all the things that you associate with a busy beach. And there's so many places to eat along the beach here, but one of my favourites is the one that I'm in now, which is called Nual. So just 3 or 4 minutes short walk away from Tawaen Beach, I've come around the corner and there's another lovely beach right here if you can see, and this one is called Thong Lang Beach. I thought Thong meant gold in Thailand, but I think Thong Lang actually means a type of tree that grows here, and it's really quite beautiful. It's a little bit more quiet, it's a little bit more upmarket if you like. There's a couple of places where you can stay, there's a couple of places you can eat, and they also have some water sports you can try out going from this beach. So you just need to walk up the pier as if you're going to get on the boat, but not time to go home yet, because if you take a left turn down this walkway, just a little wooden bridge here, it's a very pleasant walk down this bridge as well. And then you come to another little beach, and it's a very nice place to swim. It's also renowned for having particularly clear blue water. And and it's supposed to be quite good for a little snorkel as well. So if you're trying to get away from the madding crowds, 10,000 visitors a day, this is a place that not everyone knows.
Really?
Well, it was very quiet, but it looks like the secret beach is maybe not such a secret anymore. So I think a tip here is that if you're going to choose a beach which is close to the port where a boat can come in, then you're likely to get tour groups, because obviously it's much easier to control them if you just walk from the boat and go to the beach. And another way you could get around the island is by hiring one of these golf carts. I've just hired this one for 500 baht for 2 hours. Apparently I'm going to go all around the island in that time. So this beach is Tawaen, which I guess means big eye, and there's certainly some nice views as you come down. We have the gardens here with some beautiful flowers coming into full blossom. So look at this view on a beautiful sunny day. So I try not to fall down the steps. That is absolutely superb. So this isn't a place where, again, I think you'll find the tour groups. This is right in the north of the island. So Tawaen is a smaller beach, as you can see, so there's only one restaurant. But this is picture perfect, I would say, in many respects. The sea looks absolutely beautiful at the moment. It really is turquoise blue. The rocky outcrop there, trees and flowers, and not a tour group in sight. So if you're looking for peace and quiet away from it all, and like me, perhaps you're a little bit averse to sharing your day with all of the tour groups and the flag wavers, then this could be a good choice. This is apparently a great place to come to watch the sun go down. I'm a bit too early for that, but apparently the sunsets can be quite stunning from here. So right the way down south on the island is Naban Beach, or Nual Beach as you might see it in English, but if you ask for a taxi or a songtail, Naban Beach. And that is, as I said, on the south of the island. It's also called Monkey Beach because they have monkeys down here. I haven't seen any. And they also have beautiful colours on the red rocks and the blue sea as well. It doesn't seem to be on the circuit for the tour group right now, which for me is a bonus. So for the next stop, this is Samae Beach, and it's another one of the larger beaches on the island. It's about 500 metres long, and as such it does get quite busy. It's quite similar in many respects to Tawaen Beach. It has lots of places to sit, and it's quite busy with people at this time. Probably slightly more peaceful. Probably the second most popular beach on the island. There's a nice amount of sand here at low tide, and you can see here plenty of people playing in the water. And the backdrop there of the cliffs is quite beautiful as well. You can probably just about see in the distance there's a wind farm. So just 15 minutes walk or so is Tian Beach, which as you go further south you do find that the beaches get that little bit less crowded. This is a nice wide stretch of sandy beach. Not so many places to sit and not so much shade, but you can see people walking around. The sea is quite gentle and shallow, and it's a great place to stop and relax. There's no direct road access, so you can probably see behind me how many of the Songtail and indeed people with the motorbike have come and stopped here just for the short walk onto the beach. And one person even came in a golf cart. No, surely not. And just time for a quick stop off on the way back to get the ferry to return to Pattaya. And the Pattaya Bar Cafe is a beautiful stop off point. It seems to be very popular with the local Thai people, and really who can blame them when you have a view like that all the way back across to Pattaya. Which reminds me, I better get back. And look at that view down to Tawaen Beach today. I said it was crowded, well there are a lot of people, but then again it is a long and big beach, so maybe it can take it. But hopefully today I've showed you one or two other beaches on the island that you might not be quite so familiar with, and they still have plenty of room if you want to come and join in. It's coming up to Songkran now, and apparently most of the hotels are fully booked, people coming largely from Bangkok as well as tourists from other countries. But then after that it's going to go back to being quiet again, and maybe that's a good time to come. Although it is getting very hot, I must say that. So back at Tawaen Beach. And you can get the ferry back from here. You don't have to get the ferry from where you arrived. So although I arrived at Naban, I'm going to get the ferry back from Tawaen Beach. And just bear in mind that although today the last one back from Naban is 6 PM, the last one back from here is actually 5 PM, and it's 5 PM now, so I'm just running along now. Hopefully I'll make it, and then it's about 40 minutes back to Pattaya. So there you have it, a day out at Koh Larn. 10,000 people a day on average are visiting at the moment. Are they wrong? Well, they're not wrong if they're looking for somewhere that is easy to get to, and they're not wrong if they're looking for somewhere that's very close to Pattaya, Rayong or Bangkok. Is it right for you? Well, if you're looking for somewhere to get away from the hustle and bustle, you can still find the beaches, but my advice is to go away from the port areas, whichever port you arrive at, and either go to the north or the south. If you don't mind a crowd, well, Tawaen Beach is still the place where all of the facilities are. It's still a great place to be. Hope you learnt something from this video. If you did, see you again very soon. Bye bye.